So you're moving to Austin, Texas, and you happen to be moving with your family. Well, in this video, we're going to be discussing and listing out some of the best suburbs for families in Austin, Texas. We're going to go into a little detail on each one, tell you why we picked it, and maybe even tell you what's there. If you want to know more, stay tuned. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel Living in Austin, Texas. My name is Jay, this is Jesse. We're with the High Ground Realty Group. We are both licensed agents in the state of Texas, and we love to make these videos for you guys. What we love more is when you give us a call, text, email, nights, days, weekends. We'd love to hear from you and help you with any and all of your real estate needs.
And don't forget, subscribe to the channel, hit that little notification bell, smash that thumbs up button. That way you'll always be notified of future content.
With that being said, let's get this thing going.
Let's go.
Number one is going to be Liberty Hill. You guys have seen a lot of videos on our channel, or maybe if you haven't, go check those out. We make a lot of videos on Liberty Hill because Liberty Hill is very up and coming, very much a small town growing into a big town, and families are drawn to that area. If you check out niche.com, you'll see that the schools have high ratings, and keep in mind, Liberty Hill keeps basically opening a new school like every year. And some of those schools may not be on there yet, but it's just because they're too new. But if you read some of the current ratings, you'll see that they score really high.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much stuff coming into Liberty Hill. It's kind of crazy to see, right? The growth, the traffic, of course, and we've talked about stuff like that before. But there's just so much coming to Liberty Hill, so much for you to do that as a family, for your family, relatives, whatever the case might be. If you move here to Liberty Hill, you're going to have a lot of stuff to do, a lot of options.
Yeah, definitely. There's definitely a lot of new neighborhoods, new build communities going up left and right. Right now, they're doing a whole lot of road construction that will hopefully ease the traffic load. I mean, it's a little rough right now with the traffic because of all the construction, but I think once things get built out a little bit more, it should ease that up. Yeah. Another thing to note for families, Liberty Hill they're real big into sports. So their football team, their high school football team, they make the playoffs just about every year. Last year they went to the state championship. They put a lot of pride into their sports. As far as things to do, there's a little water park in downtown Liberty Hill, quite a few restaurants coming to downtown Liberty Hill. You've got a city pool that they just built at the city park. They haven't opened it yet, but I'm thinking that this spring it's going to be open. So definitely some things that are, as it grows, there's more and more coming to it, and definitely some opportunities if you're looking for certain property types.
Yeah, you've got small acre lots, you've got your 1+ acre lots, anything and everything in between. If that's where you choose to live, it's going to be there for you. Mm-hmm.
So the next city we're going to talk about, or the next suburb, if you will, is Round Rock. Round Rock's going to be located northeast of Austin, and Round Rock has changed a lot. Round Rock's actually done what Liberty Hill is currently doing.
Yeah.
If you look at Round Rock and you go check it out, you're going to find that there's a ton of things to do there. I mean, they've got large parks with giant sports fields, and they got volleyball, basketball, sports facility for all those kind of tournaments and games. They definitely have some more for entertainment is in terms of Del Diamond, where the Round Rock Express plays. They've got the Kalahari Water Resort right across the street from the Del Diamond, which is, I mean, it's pretty fabulous place. If you guys are familiar with Great Wolf Lodge, it's very similar to that.
Yeah, I think even bigger.
Yeah, it might be bigger.
Yeah, for sure. So there's so much coming into Round Rock, and it's still, even with those big things that Jay just mentioned, they're still adding. So a lot of diversity, a lot of stuff to do, and like Jay said, Round Rock is an established city.
Yes, and I mean, they got a Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah.
If that tells you anything.
Yeah.
They got the premium outlet malls. If you're into shopping,
That's right.
You can go walk around out there. And they've recently, basically re-energized the downtown Round Rock area.
Yeah.
I mean, they've kind of knocked some things down and put some extra places, but it's you got your bar scene, and you've got a couple restaurants down there. And when I say bar scene, it's not like 6th Street Austin bar scene. It's on a much smaller scale, but still quite a bit for entertainment.
Yeah, a lot of stuff to do in Round Rock.
So the next city we're going to talk about is Cedar Park. Cedar Park is well established. Cedar Park has a lot there. I mean, when you go into Cedar Park, they've got everything. They've even got a Costco for all you Costco lovers. Believe it or not, we do get that question. Is there a Costco there?
That's right.
Cedar Park has a Costco. Cedar Park's got the HEB Center where they have hockey, they have concerts, they have other events all throughout the year. They've got an ice skating rink. Cedar Park's got. Have you been to the ice skating rink?
That's right. They do.
Yeah,
They do.
yeah. Cedar Park's got an ice skating rink. If you're into that, or if you like to go skate around, especially during the summer when it's hot outside, great place to hang out, right?
Yeah, there's so much to do with Cedar Park. Cedar Park started off as a rooftop community. That's what it was known as. Back in the early 90s, mid 90s, that's all that was there. And then all of a sudden, the growth, and here we are today with all the things that Jay just mentioned. So a lot of stuff to do here in Cedar Park. If you're into sports, your kiddos into sports, there's a lot of youth activity leagues here in Cedar Park that are available. And Jay said the hockey or the ice skating rink, they've got a hockey league there. They've got baseball fields. All kinds of different things to do here in Cedar Park.
And if you're into the outdoors, they've also got Brushy Creek Park.
Yeah.
Huge park. It's got a lake in it. Got some hike and bike trails. It's got a splash pad for the little ones. And maybe the bigger ones too. I don't know. It depends on what you guys are into.
You can do that kayak fishing,
kayaking, fishing, all kinds of close proximity to outdoor activities in Cedar Park. As far as the homes, they're going to be more established. I'm not saying like they're super old, falling apart. Not at all. But it's definitely more established and not as much new construction like you see in all the other areas around it.
Yep, exactly. So, yep, come take a look.
So the next city we're going to talk about is Kyle, Texas. Kyle is going to be located south of Austin, about 25 minutes south of downtown, and actually kind of close to San Antonio as well. So if you're going to be working in San Antonio, but you don't want to live in San Antonio, Kyle might be an area to consider.
Or even if you're going to be living in Austin, working in Austin and living in South Austin maybe, and living in Kyle, that might be another option for you too.
Yeah, Kyle runs right along IH-35, which is the main thoroughfare to get into Austin, and all the way. Actually, it runs from Mexico to Canada, but it runs along 35, so there's a lot there. For some reason, and well, not for some reason, for many reasons, we get a lot of calls from young families, like kind of families starting out, and they're drawn to the Kyle area. Now, I think it might be because of the homes. There's several new home communities out there, so there's a lot of options, and some of them are pretty decently priced for what you're getting. You'll find that Kyle's not, I'm not going to say it's underpriced compared to the cities around it, but it might be just a little bit lower than some of the other suburbs around Austin. Definitely lower than Austin itself.
Yeah, for sure. And the thing too, like what Jay said, is Kyle is up and coming also, or they have been for a little while now. And one of the things that they've got coming is a Costco too.
That's right. So, again, all you Costco
lovers. Yep.
And
I'm
you guys,
one of them.
Yeah, he's one of them. And we've had people call and literally ask, like, "Hey, is there a Costco there?" Because that's like where I do all my main shopping, and it's kind of like, I've never really. I need to open a Costco.
Yeah, right.
Everywhere. But anyway, yeah. So Kyle, up and coming, drawing a lot of young families, and yeah. Lots of options.
Yep, and still a lot of stuff to do. You're around a lot of stuff to do. Again, you've got Austin to the north and San Antonio to the south, both big metro cities with a lot of stuff to do. New Braunfels is close by. They've got stuff there going on too, as well. So so you're not away from everything. You're actually close to a lot of stuff.
And bonus, it's not too far from the airport either. So if you, Kyle, may be worth checking out.
It is.
So the next area we're going to talk about is Lakeway. Lakeway is going to be located, it's west, but it's kind of
south or
kind of
I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Kind of southish west of Austin maybe, but definitely west of Austin. Lakeway, if you're thinking about Lakeway, think large homes in a lake community.
Yeah.
There are properties in Lakeway that literally sit on Lake Travis. Very, very, very popular area. We do see a lot of people moving there for the school district. Lake Travis ISD gets really high ratings, They have a really, really strong football program. So a lot of the guys who want to go on and continue on in college and play pro, a lot of them go there just for that reason alone.
Yep, yeah, they do, and a lot of great names have come out from there too. So it is, and the thing about Lakeway too, again, is that on Lake Travis or near Lake Travis, the views, everything that if that's what it is that you're looking for, you're gonna find there.
Yeah, Lakeway's got very hilly terrain.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking about like views, like you're talking views. Some of these homes you can see everything around you. It's like got a 360 view. I mean, it's pretty spectacular when you're up there.
And they do have everything else that you'll need though. Any of the shopping, local shops, restaurants, anything that you need to be able to enjoy living out there. It's going to be right there. You don't have to travel far.
Right. Good point.
Yeah.
So next up on the list is Dripping Springs. Dripping Springs is going to be in that same area as Lakeway. It's definitely going to be a high dollar community. You get a lot of, like, the homes are priced high, meaning that's what I mean by that. The school district gets a lot of good reviews. You'll find different property types out there. Some of them are pretty big, large acreage properties, and some of them are smaller acreage properties. And then you have a couple, like, regular home communities as well. A lot of people are drawn to Dripping Springs because there's a lot to do there in terms of breweries and wineries. Like, you can go out there and literally you can go out to these breweries and you can hang out, but they're not set for just where it's like adult setting only. You'll see people take their kids out there and there's outdoor areas for them to run around while the adults all hang out, and it seems like it's a fun activity for families.
Yeah, and don't forget too, if you haven't heard about them, Salt Lick Barbecue. That's out there. The original,
the OG.
Yeah, yep. So that's out there, man, oh man, getting hungry thinking about it.
Yeah.
So don't forget, there is stuff to do there, even though it is a small, considered, I guess, I don't know, rural town.
Yeah.
But it's again, it's one of those. It's up and coming. The area is up and coming. With the growth. So.
Yeah, a lot of, a side note, if you care about this or not, a lot of celebrities go out to Dripping Springs and Spicewood, which is right next to Dripping Springs, and they're drawn to that area as well. It's not too far from, like, say, the airport if you have to travel. There's a large natural swimming area out there called Hamilton Pool. That used to be one of those secret locations that only locals knew about, but now it's turned into something huge where you go out there and sit in line to wait to just get in nowadays.
You actually have to, I guess, put your name in and reserve a day and time to go out there. But it's a beautiful area out there. If you get a chance, check it out.
For sure. So there are several other suburbs in Austin that could make this list of the best suburbs in Austin to live. Each of these areas kind of has its own feel, its own vibe. So if you guys are coming into the area, you definitely want to kind of drive around, check these out, let us know what you think. If you guys have been there before, let us know what you think about the area. Would you live there? Would you consider it like, hey, you know what? That would be a place I would consider when moving my family to Austin. We're kind of curious as to what you guys think. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, please give us a call, text, email, nights, days, weekends, doesn't matter. Love to hear from you guys. We'd love to help you with any and all of your real estate needs.
And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that little notification bell, smash that thumbs up like button. That way you'll always be notified of future content when it comes out.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Remember, we got your back when you're moving to Austin,
Always.
Texas. Until the next time, Catch you later.
See ya.